How can someone be so huggable?
This is becoming a habit. Every time I doze off, Addie grabs me, then passes out too. I'm not a personal teddy bear.
Cuddle waddle.
Addie, time to wake up. I can't move with you on me.
But you're just so warm, Ernie. It makes me happy. Okay, I'm up! Stop! You're so mean, Ernie!
That's not what you said a second ago.
Rise and shine, we're almost home.
After the Casaduceus incident came to a conclusion, Ernesti and the others returned to Laihiala. Meanwhile, the Talistale was sent to the nation's greatest research lab, the renowned Silhouette Night Laboratory.
What's the holdup? A prepubescent child designed this pile of scrap. How long could it take you to analyze?
With all due respect, sir, the strand-type crystal tissue and back-arm technology are unlike anything we've seen before. The script work alone will take us some time. Not to mention the work he did on the mechanism.
Don't look so damn impressed! Where's your pride as a lab member?
Chief,
Huh?
yelling won't get the work done any faster.
How wonderful of it, isn't Director Oliver? What brings you to our humble corner of the lab? Last I heard, you sat in your chair so long you sprouted roots.
I had to see the new unit for myself. Innovations are something of a rarity around here. I'm quite eager to read your analysis of the unit. When should I expect it?
When it's ready and not a moment before. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm far too busy for this nonsense.
As I feared, this lab has been stuck in a rut for so long this project may have been too much for us. His Majesty won't be happy about this. Unless he intended for this to shake us up a bit.
Stupid brat! Sucking up to the king doesn't make you cock of the walk! Gah! 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 Enjoy this while you can. Once I've figured out how to use your unit to create a new mass-produced model, your part in Silhouette Night history will just be a footnote!
I see. So he's back at Laihiala.
Yes.
I know you have your reservations, but we need their power. I don't need to tell you how complicated things have gotten around here.
Yes.
Those damn raiders didn't help matters.
I've been thinking about that. I believe someone from the Occident may have sent them.
The Occident is the name given to the countries west of Fremavia, which lie beyond the border of the Aubin Mountains.
The very thought is enraging. The only reason why they have peace is due to our constant efforts to fight off the demon beasts. The attack on Casaduceus must have been ordered by someone who's forgotten that fact.
Whoever is behind this treachery, we must respond. As of now, I'm putting you in charge of the Azure Hawk. Consider it a chance to atone for your failure at the fort.
Yes, I will, sire.
Now then, I can't wait to see what young Echavalier has in store for us next. The future's looking bright indeed.
As you say, sire. You're a Knight Commander?
Yep. It was just made official. I'm in charge of the Order of the Silver Phoenix. But don't worry, I'll continue my studies through graduation like all the other students.
That wasn't my concern.
His Majesty should be sending an official notice with all of the details soon. Until then, you should know that the Academy of Night Runners and its facilities will serve as our base of operations.
That's wonderful.
Right?
So it's finally happened. I always said you would take over the school, but for it to happen so soon.
I wasn't really thinking about it when I agreed, but we're a knightly order. How about that?
Consider yourself lucky, boss. At least you got to be there. Not me. I was stuck in the infirmary with a concussion and bedpan.
He was worrying himself sick, too. I think he was afraid we wouldn't let him join.
That's not true! Take it back!
Things have gone from interesting to insane around here. With Ernie in charge, this is gonna be one hell of a ride.
Good, you're all already here! Perfect timing.
How's Batson piloting a gear? Ernie, did you do something weird?
Not at all. Care to tell them what makes this design special?
It's got a miniaturized Magus engine inside it. Even someone like me can use it.
But that's high-grade military tech. Where the hell did you get your hands on it?
From the government. I asked for it and they gave it to me.
Gave it to you?
Hold on. I thought the engine was secret.
Well, not as much as ether reactors, but yeah, they're not something you can just ask for.
Guess the rules don't apply to Ernie.
Batson's not the only one who can use the new design. Every one of the Knightsmiths should be able to operate them with minimal practice.
You don't say. We could get twice the work done with those babies.
Hey! Ernie!
Big news! Really big!
What the?
Well, I'll be.
This day just keeps getting better.
2 companies of Kaldatoas. The Marquis apologizes for the delay.
It's no problem.
Your work is impressive. I might even let you tune up the Hammerworts.
If that happens, you won't be disappointed. So, there's definitely no backing out of this now, is there? It's tough, but it'll be worth it.
I wish you could see your face. I've never seen you so happy.
Yeah! Everyone, the time has come to hit them where it hurts.
Hit who where?
I'll get to that. The Order of the Silver Phoenix may be new, but we've been fulfilling our nightly duty for some time now.
The development of a new unit, right?
Yes. His Majesty has given us the greater goal of making the best machine we possibly can. But that's not all he's done. He's issued a challenge for our Order, and I think you'll all be excited about it. In 10 months, we'll have a mock battle with a unit developed by the Silhouette Knight Lab!
What? Wait, you mean the lab?
We're gonna cream those guys!
This will be great!
We'll show them what a real mech is made of!
I'm glad to hear it. Now, let's make a Silhouette Knight so amazing it'll blow the roof off the laboratory!
Yeah!
Building on everything we learned from the Casaduceus incident, I want to make a mech that has superior speed and mobility.
Makes sense. It would help a lot.
Right. And this is what will help us achieve it.
What the? What am I looking at?
Doesn't it look like...
Mm-hmm.
Great. Put it over there, will ya? We're only making 1 new unit?
We have a lot of work to do in 10 months. But don't worry. I'm preparing option work so it can adapt during the mock battle.
What are option works?
Equipment that will allow us to use new tactics. Take the flexible coat, for example. Instead of holding a rod like the back weapon subarm, this subarm will hold a protective shield instead. The possibilities are limitless.
Let's take it one at a time, okay?
Okay.
You might finally make your dream come true, Ernie.
That's what I'm hoping. I only get glimpses of it, but there's a robot made just for me somewhere in my head. The new unit and the option works are all vital stepping stones towards finding it. I can't reach it in my dreams. But when I'm awake, these hands can make all of my dreams a reality.
With the new Silhouette gear, the Knightsmiths could complete their work with superior speed and efficiency. Of course, it didn't hinder the time-honored practice of slacking off. The months flew by.
I'm afraid this may be the last time I get to enjoy your softness and warmth, Ernie.
Gee, that's a real shame.
I'll come visit every chance I get. Don't go changing on me! Okay, that's enough!
Graduation came and went at Echavalier Academy. As new Night Runners left, a fresh batch of students arrived.
All right, newbies! I expect you to work those nubs you call fingers to the bone! You slack, you die!
Okay, boss. You've had your fun, now back down. Welcome to Echavalier Academy, students. By the order of His Majesty, all the facilities belong to the Order of the Silver Phoenix. Remember that. You are students, but you are also apprentices to our order, and we expect you to behave accordingly. Now, I'll introduce you to our commander. Say hi to Ernesti Echavalier.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Is this a joke?
A child?
Tiny. It's a girl.
You're no student. Who are you?
Nora Frickberg, sir. On paper, I'm just another student, but in reality, I'm an agent of the Azure Hawk.
Have there been any developments in the case?
I've had all of the suspicious people in the school dealt with. I've also deployed personnel all around Echavalier and put up a barrier. Rest assured, information leaks won't happen again. But we still don't know where the Telestale is or who was behind its theft. We lost track of the attackers at the Aubine Mountains.
So, you think it's the work of another country, is that it?
Yes.
Excellent work, Nora. Thank you for the report. Since espionage is your specialty, I'll leave the investigation to you.
Understood, Knight Commander.
She was with Ernie for an awfully long time. And I'm sure the conversation turned more than friendly. I don't like this. If that's the kind of girl that Ernie is into, then how do I compete with that? Ernie!
Hey, Addie. What's wrong?
I want to pilot a silhouette night too!
Huh? That's great, and your timing is perfect!
Really?
But before we start, there's something else I'd like you to help me with first.
Okay, it's all secured!
Roger, thank you!
Aren't you afraid they'll get mad at us? We didn't ask if we could use this Kaldatoa.
It's for new tech, they'll understand. You ready? Observe and take measurements!
You got it!
Okay, let's fire it up!
What the hell?
Ow, my everything!
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
No kidding. Ernie!
Ernie! You okay?
Answer us, please! Ernie! Wake up! Oh, good. You're still with us.
Looks like you came out of it without a scratch. It's a miracle you were only knocked out after that much force.
That isn't what happened! The mech came grinding to a halt! The thrusters completely drained the mana pool almost instantaneously. Maybe if
Ernie! Calm down, okay?
I'm fine. It's just that... this equipment won't work! It's not out of the question yet, but it will need some serious redesigns.
Ernie...
But that'll take months!
Would you think about what just happened?
Okay...
I really think it's too dangerous to build. Why don't we work on something else?
Why? This wasn't a total loss. We know how much power it's capable of. I'm done thinking about what happened. I see the issues. So let's make some improvements and try this again. We'll re-examine the overall scale and output power of the spells. Then make a control system we can adjust on the fly. We can deal with the mana issues by altering the machine.
Excuse me? Aren't you forgetting something? David is not going to be happy about this.
Idiots! What were you thinking?
I told you.
You demolished a brand new Kaldatoa and nearly got yourselves killed doing it. I hope this taught you a lesson.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, we learned a lot from this. I've already come up with some improvements we could implement easily.
Then you didn't learn your lesson very well, Ernie. You're done here until you do. Got that?
Yes.
Wow, Ernie's so adorable when he gets sad.
You sure you want to give the kid some time off?
Good point. He might get bored. Who knows what he'd do. All right, everybody, let's get back to work.
Let's start on the new unit then. For this, we'll need 2 night runners, and I'd like Kid and Addie to pilot.
So this new mech will be a 2-seater. When were you planning to tell us?
I just did.
Cute.
This mech is unlike any before it. That includes everything from the chassis to the controls. It will be complicated to pilot, so splitting the task between 2 people is ideal. But it will require night runners who can work together in perfect harmony.
That's why you chose Kid and Addie.
Yup.
Steady! Steady! Okay!
You're putting in 2 ether reactors?
This thing's going to be a real monster.
Addie! You okay? Say something! Addie!
The armor's in pieces.
Well, it wasn't fully attached yet.
I'm sorry. I goofed up.
You have nothing to be sorry for, Addie. Don't get so down. It's okay, really.
The size of the machine and the mana it burns are on a different level entirely.
So basically, it's a giant mess.
What is this? The poor girl is covered in soot and you're all just standing around. Let's get you clean.
Yeah, I needed that. But I feel bad being out here while the others are working.
Well, stop it. We're night runners. They don't need us for the grunt work. So relax and let the sweat wash away.
Oh, you should have invited Ernie. It would be perfect.
Hold on. You're way too young to be bathing with a guy.
Oh, please. You don't think I know that? Of course I wouldn't. But Ernie isn't a guy. Ernie is just Ernie.
Oh, I see.
Why are we cleaning up this mess?
Even knights do the grunt work.
Edgar?
Hmm?
There's something I'd like you to see. For you.
Okay, what's it for?
You can use it as a weapon, but it's for your mech. I had a special emblem graph imprinted onto the dagger's blade. It matches the emblem graph on the depression inside the slot.
How clever. It's a key for the unit.
Right. I'm hoping it'll help prevent thefts. Without the dagger, no one can pilot this mech.
That's wonderful. I think that the Casaduceus incident will be the last of its kind.
Yep.
And so, the Order of the Silver Phoenix and Silhouette Night Laboratory completed their mechs. Only 3 days remained until the mock battle. The excitement was palpable.
Well, I've got to hand it to you, Silver. It's a work of art.
Yeah. Thanks for everything. Now, let's show the lab what we're made of! The king wanted the best? Then that's exactly what we'll give him! Yeah!
What a powerful frame and stride! They practically radiate strength!
Ah, so they summoned the Aruvans for this little demonstration.
Only the finest night runners would do. Anything less would be an insult to the
And
king.
speaking of the finest, I am proud to introduce the next generation mass production unit created by the Silhouette Night Laboratory to lead our fair kingdom of Fremavia into a bright and glorious future. Though they are based on the Telestale, I have personally improved them in almost every aspect. They may look like the Kaldatoa, but our Darsh is a completely new machine. We've decreased the amount of strand-type crystal tissue as compared to the Telestale, so the power output compared to the original model is only a humble 30% greater.
30? That's incredible.
However, we've also added an additional capacity blame, which not only serves to improve the unit's defense, but also solves the rapid drain on the mana pool. We've even added 2 silhouette arms to the back of the frame to hold the rod. As a result, the weapon is more mobile, easier to control, and therefore more effective at crushing any and all opposition, making this the greatest creation our lab has ever produced.
Splendid work. I've come to expect great things from the laboratory, and you haven't disappointed. Your reputation as the finest knightsmith in the country is well deserved, Master Geist.
You honor me, Your Majesty.
And now, lords and ladies, you've come to see the Darsh in action, and what better way to test a Silhouette Knight than with a worthy opponent? I'm sure by now, you've all heard of the one who made the Silhouette Knight the Darsh is based on. The group who, by my command, have formed a new knightly order. Enter, Order of the Silver Phoenix!
Those footsteps are awfully bizarre.
Silhouette Knight or some twisted joke?
An interesting design choice. This new commander breaks the rules even more than I'd heard.
We are honored to be here, Your Majesty. Thank you. This is our latest prototype, the Zendog, as well as 2 Telestale derivatives equipped with our new option works and the Guer Custom. As commanded, the Silver Phoenix has arrived!